Hello, students. I hope all of you are good, fine, and relaxed after your half yearly examination. So, now we are going to start the second inning of class ninth, and from today onwards, we are going to start the chapter that is nutrition and digestion in humans. Our chapter is nutrition and digestion in human. So, let's discuss first what is nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition means to take the nutrients. Nutrition means to take nutrients को लेना. Now what are nutrients? Like food, carbohydrate, protein, fat, vitamins. These are nutrients. So taking of these nutrients, utilizing them for energy requirement. एनर्जी की रिक्वायरमेंट के लिए उनको यूज करना और फॉर द मेंटेनेंस ऑफ द बॉडी की मेंटेनेंस के लिए उनको यूज करना, दैट इज कॉल्ड न्यूट्रिशन. Okay, so what is nutrition? Nutrition means the use of nutrients in the form of food. Utilize those nutrients to get energy, to get the maintenance of the body. That is called nutrition. Now the another term is digestion. What is digestion? Digestion means the conversion of complex food into simpler ones. The conversion of complex food into simpler ones means whatever we are eating, that is a very complex food. See, what we are eating. My favorite is aloo ka paratha with butter and all. So that is a very complex food. Carbohydrate in that chapati, then I mixed potato, that again another carbohydrate, then I put fat, that is in the form of butter, I roast it and all. So that is a very complex food. Now I cannot hold this complex food in our body, in my body. I cannot use this complex food directly. What I have to do, I have to that contain roughage also. So I have to convert this complex food into simple form, so my body can use these nutrients. My body can use carbohydrate from it, my body can use protein from it if it is there, and my body can use lipids or fat. So what is digestion? The conversion of complex food into simpler ones. Okay, so the entire topic is nutrition and digestion. Now very first and very important question before starting of this chapter which comes in our mind is why we need food. हमें food चाहिए ही क्यों, है ना? हमें food चाहिए ही क्यों? Why food is required? Food is required for, number one, food is required for energy. We need food to get energy because every day we are doing lot of activities. We are roaming from one place to another in search of food. Even if we are doing study, I mean nowadays lockdown period is there, we are not coming to school, we are not going out for play, but still we are doing lot of activities at home. For that we need energy. Food is required to get immunity. Now what is immunity? The ability to fight against diseases. So we need food for the immunity purpose also, to fight against diseases, because every day virus like corona and other bacteria, they keep on attacking on us. We fight against these germs also. We need to repair old cell. There are a lot of old cell, so we need to repair these old cells, and against that we are supposed to produce new cell. For that also we need energy. Okay, food. We need food to repair the worn out cell. Now what are the worn out cell? Suppose if I am moving on a place and I just stuck with a wall, or I just fell down somewhere and there is some healing, some wound is there, कुछ चोट लग जाती है, स्किन फट जाती है, ब्लड डैमेज, ब्लड रिलीज हो जाता है, ब्लड वेसल्स डैमेज हो जाते हैं, then we need to repair all these things later on. To repair all those worn out cells also we need food. Okay, so to repair worn out cell, so this is actually wrong. Repair worn out cell and replace old cell, because old cell anyhow you have to replace. Okay, so this is the reason why we need food in our body. Now different animals live in different habitat, they have different kind of physiological activities, they have different kind of evolution, so they need different kind of food. So every organism is not eating same kind of food. There are certain organisms, those who feed only on fruits, there are the organism. Those who feed only on blood, there are the organism. Those who feed only on the plant food and only on the animal food. So as per the requirement, as per the habitat, as per the body structure, as per the whatever the task they are doing, as per all those criterias, we have a different mode of nutrition. So the next topic which we are going to discuss is mode of nutrition. Okay, so let's discuss mode of nutrition. Okay, there are two kind of mode of nutrition. One is autotrophic. Auto means self, trophic. Okay, ओके, ऑटो मीन्स सेल्फ, हम अपना ऑटो लेके जाते हैं ना, सेल्फ का ऑटो लेके जाते हैं. एंड ट्रॉफिक मीन्स न्यूट्रिशन. द ऑर्गेनिज्म विच कैन मेक देयर ओन फूड आर कॉल्ड ऑटोट्रॉफिक. नाउ देयर आर टू काइंड ऑफ ऑर्गेनिज्म. वन इज दोज हु आर डूइंग फोटोसिंथेसिस, लाइक प्लांट्स. Plants can make their own food with the help of photosynthesis. That is called photosynthetic autotrophic organism. Okay, for that what is required for photosynthesis? Carbon dioxide is required, water is required, sunlight is required. Okay, and the another one is chemosynthetic. Now might be you all are aware about the photosynthetic, the term, this is very familiar with you, but chemosynthetic many of you might heard today first time. Chemo means chemicals and synthetic means synthesize something. So there are certain organisms, especially bacteria, they can prepare food with the help of certain chemicals. So these kind of organisms are called chemosynthetic organism, as most of the bacteria are chemosynthetic, because see, there are bacteria which can make their own food. Bacteria are of autotrophic as well as heterotrophic, but they do not have chlorophyll, so they cannot do photosynthesis. They prepare food with the help of chemosynthesis. Like carbon dioxide and water is available, they can make own carbohydrate, or with the help of certain other chemicals they can fix atmospheric nitrogen and they can prepare protein. So that is called chemosynthetic bacteria. Okay, now अब बहुत important है, the another one is heterotrophic. Heterotrophic means the organism which depends on others for food. Okay, hetero means others, trophic means nutrition. So the organism which depends on other organism for food is called heterotrophic. For example, one is holozoic mode of nutrition that we are going to discuss in detail. The another one is saprophytic, and the third one is parasitic. Okay, let's discuss each one of them one by one, and I think I should rub this so I can use this place for the explanation of this part. So let's discuss holozoic nutrition first. Holozoic mode of nutrition is common in animals, it is very common in human being. Holozoic mode of nutrition means when we engulf something, then we digest, we use it, and we remove the waste. That is called Holozoic mode of nutrition. We human beings follow Holozoic mode of nutrition, and this Holozoic mode of nutrition is divided into 5 parts. One is ingestion. The second part is digestion. The third part is absorption. Fourth part is assimilation. And the last part is egestion. Okay. Now let's discuss all these terms one by one. What is ingestion? Ingestion means engulf something. So suppose I am eating pizza. So not the whole pizza. I will take one triangle of pizza. So I am taking one piece of pizza. So that is called ingestion. Okay. Now my body will digest this pizza into a simpler form. It is a very complex food. Pizza contains base, that is a carbohydrate. Pizza contains some sauces made up of vegetables, and it contains some vegetables, that is vitamins. It contains some butter or mayonnaise, that is a fat. So sometimes it contains some peas and mushroom that contains some protein. So I have a complex food. I have to convert this complex food into simple form so my body can use all these nutrients. So the conversion of this food into simpler one is called digestion. Okay. The another one is absorption. Now you have digested. सब कुछ digest कर लिया. अब क्या करना है? What is next? Now your body need to absorb that digested food. आपकी बॉडी ने जो भी डाइजेशन किया है और डाइजेशन से जो भी कार्बोहाइड्रेट, प्रोटीन, फैट एक्सट्रैक्ट किया है, अब वो हमें किसको देना है? ब्लड को. ब्लड विल एब्जॉर्ब इट एंड सर्कुलेट इनटू द इंटायर बॉडी. ये तुम्हें कार्बोहाइड्रेट चाहिए, तुम कार्बोहाइड्रेट रखो. तुमको प्रोटीन चाहिए, प्रोटीन रखो. बालों में गए, उनको प्रोटीन चाहिए, उनको प्रोटीन दिया. नेल्स के पास में गए, दैट रिक्वायर प्रोटीन, उनको प्रोटीन दिया. यहाँ पे एक चोट लगी थी, वहाँ पर उसको फॉर रिपेयरिंग प्रोटीन इज रिक्वायर्ड, प्रोटीन दिया. एंड माई मसल्स नीड सम एनर्जी, फॉर दैट दे हैव गिवन कार्बोहाइड्रेट. सो by this way this absorption is there. Now what is the next? Assimilation. You have circulated all the nutrients entirely in your body. Now your body need to utilize them. If you need protein, you will utilize protein from there. If you need carbohydrate, your body will utilize carbohydrate. So whatever is requirement of the body for a particular part of the body, that will be utilized during the process of assimilation. Okay. Now what next? हमने खाया, डाइजेस्ट कर लिया, ज़रूरत के हिसाब से सब जगह ठिकाने लगा दिया, सब ने अपने अपने इस्तेमाल से यूज़ कर लिया. क्या हमने सारा यूज़ किया? नो. There is a lot of food which is not digested at all, which is undigested food. मुझे भूख तो सिर्फ एक उसकी थी ना, चपाती की, बट आई हैव कंज्यूम 2 or 3 चपाती जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द टेस्ट ऑफ द फूड और द हंगर. ठीक है. तो कई बार क्या होता है, वी हैव कई बार क्या, एवरी टाइम वी ईट लॉट ऑफ फाइबर along with our food diet, but we cannot digest that fiber. So all those things which is not digested by our body will come out from the body in the form of fecal matter, that is a solid waste of our body, and that process is called egestion. So holozoic mode of nutrition is a पंच process. मतलब पूरा आपका पंजा लगता है. ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation, egestion, पूरे 5 तंत्रों पे काम कर रहा है. Okay, so 5 process are there. Okay, so I will wrap this because I am going to discuss about saprophytic next. Okay, what is saprophytic? Saprophytic is a mode of nutrition in which organism feed on that dead and decaying matter. For example, this is your bread. Okay, on this bread there are certain fungi. Okay, example of saprophytic is fungi. These fungi, what they will do, first they will secrete some enzymes. Okay, these enzymes will digest this bread. ये bread को digest करेंगे. Okay, and they will decompose this bread into, जो खराब bread है या कोई dead body है उसको decompose करके क्या बनाएंगे, simple compound. Okay, now these simple compound will consumed by fungi. इन simple compound को fungi consume करेगा. फिर से समझिए, fungi grow on one dead and decaying matter. Suppose this is a dead body of one of the, let's understand mosquito. Mosquito is very small, so let's imagine it is a lizard. This is the dead body of a lizard, and now all the fungi which is in the house या आसपास में जो भी fungi हैं उनको लगता है आज तो भाई दावत है, यहाँ पे आइए, सब इसके ऊपर आके गिर जाएंगे. ठीक है, इसको पूरे को कवर कर लेंगे. एंड दे स्टार्ट सिक्रीटिंग एंजाइम. दिस एंजाइम विल डाइजेस्ट दिस लिजार्ड फर्स्ट. पहले इस लिजार्ड को ये डाइजेस्ट करेंगे, बिल्कुल इसको एकदम सिंपल कंपाउंड बना देंगे ताकि इनकी शरीर को खुद को ना मेहनत करनी पड़े. सो एंड आफ्टर दैट दे विल कंज्यूम दैट डाइजेस्टेड फॉर्म. फिर वो डाइजेस्टेड फॉर्म को ये कंज्यूम करेंगे. दैट इज द सेप्रोफाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. तो आपने एक चीज नोट की, इन सेप्रोफाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन, इन सेप्रोफाइटिक मोड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन टेक्स प्लेस आउटसाइड द सेल. सेल के बाहर न्यूट्रिशन हुआ है. ओके, एंड दैट काइंड ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन इज कॉल्ड एक्स्ट्रा सेल्यूलर डाइजेशन. ऐसे डाइजेशन को हम क्या बोलते हैं, एक्स्ट्रा सेल्यूलर डाइजेशन, बिकॉज द डाइजेशन इज आउटसाइड द बॉडी. क्लियर? We will discuss intracellular later on, otherwise you got confused. The last term which we are going to discuss today is parasitic mode of nutrition. Now what is parasitic? Parasitic means when we are dependent on some other. So there are two partners. In parasitic there are two partners. One is the host body and one is the parasite. Okay. So let's understand, this is me, Smita hai. Okay, and what is a parasite in my body? Let's understand some worm like tapeworm. हमने पढ़ा भी था. So I have tapeworm in my body. Okay. Now this tapeworm will take food from my body. ये मेरी बॉडी से फूड लेंगे. मुझे क्या नुकसान है, इनको क्या फायदा है. What the tapeworm is getting, tapeworm को तो कुछ करना नहीं पड़ रहा है, कोई खाने की खोज नहीं करनी पड़ रही है, and they are getting food and moreover they are getting the digested form of food. उनको तो खाना डाइजेस्ट करने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं पड़ रही है. Okay, now what I am losing, मुझे क्या नुकसान हो रहा है, I am losing the food content from my body. If you have noticed, many of you may discuss this with your parents. Your parents can explain it in a better way. Because you are not aware about your childhood, but many of the times we used to say, अरे ये तो दिखने में तो बड़ा छोटा दुबला सा बच्चा है और 6-7 रोटी खा जाता है. या हम लोग कुछ खाते हैं उसके बाद में बहुत फ्रीक्वेंटली हमको भूख लगती है. देखो हम लोग बहुत खेल रहे हैं, बहुत फिजिकल वर्क कर रहे हैं, एंड आफ्टर दैट इफ वी आर कंज्यूमिंग अ लॉट ऑफ फूड दैट माइट ओके, बट सम टाइम we are not doing a lot of physical work, still we are feeling hunger again and again. बहुत कुछ खाने के बाद में हमें लगता है कि फिर से खाने का मन कर रहे हैं. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि अभी घर में आप लोग हैं तो आपको में से बहुत सारे बच्चों को ऐसा लगता होगा, बट इट डजंट मीन कि ऑल ऑफ यू आर सफरिंग फ्रॉम सम काइंड ऑफ वॉर्म्स और आपकी बॉडी में वॉर्म्स है. बहुत छोटे बच्चों में होते हैं, बट आई एम जस्ट गिविंग एन एग्जाम्पल. या कई बार हमें बहुत मीठा खाने का मन करता है, तो रीज़न क्या है कि हमारे पेट में माइट बी, यदि ऐसा बहुत फ्रिक्वेंटली हो रहा है तो माइट बी वी आर हैविंग सम काइंड ऑफ worms in our body, and these worms are taking our digested food. That's why we are feeling hungry again and again. और क्योंकि हमारा एनर्जी लेवल डाउन जा रहा है, हमारा डाइजेस्टेड फूड किसी ने खा लिया है, हमारा एनर्जी लेवल डाउन जा रहा है, तो वी नीड इंस्टेंट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी. इंस्टेंट सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी हमको किससे मिलती है? ग्लूकोज से, कंपैरेटिवली किसी मिठाई से. थोड़ा हम कंपैरिजन करते हैं तो हम जल्दी से कुछ खा के अपना एनर्जी लेवल गेन करना चाहते हैं. तो कुछ इस तरह से हो सकता है. नॉट ओनली वर्म्स आर पैरासाइट इन आवर बॉडी, like malarial parasite plasmodium that live in our liver cell, that is also parasite. It consume RBC from there. Okay, so parasite are the organism which feed on the living organism. Saprophyte भी तो किसी और पे ही grow कर रहे हैं, but saprophytic organism grow on the dead and decaying matter, but parasite grow on the living matter always. We have two kind of parasite. One is ectoparasite and one is endoparasite. Ectoparasite are the parasite which live on our body. Okay, like lice, सिर में जुए हैं, that is ectoparasite. वो बॉडी के ऊपर है, they are consuming our food. Cuscuta plant में होता है, that live on the another plant, and वो वहाँ से उनके stem के अंदर रूट बनाते हैं होस्टोरिया, एंड दे आर कंज्यूमिंग फूड फ्रॉम देयर. दैट इज कॉल्ड एक्टोपैरासाइट. एंडोपैरासाइट आर द ऑर्गेनिज्म विच लिव इनसाइड आवर बॉडी. दैट होस्ट इज दैट टेपवर्म इज अ एंडोपैरासाइट. दैट प्लाज्मोडियम इज अ एंडोपैरासाइट. ओके, so these are the different mode of nutrition. So I have discussed only first page of your book today, and in next video we are going to discuss the kind of diet on that basis, that we can discuss right now also actually. So on the basis of diet, if we are talking, we have three kind of animals. ठीक है, ऐसे तो बहुत सारे हैं बच्चों, बट मैं मेजर डिस्कस कर देती हूँ आपको. हर्बीवोर which feed only on plants, carnivore which feed only on animal, okay, omnivore which feed on plants and animal food both. We are omnivore. We took, दालें, सब्जियाँ, fruits that we are taking from plants. But milk, ghee, butter, egg that we are consuming from animals. In fact, we are taking non-veg also. That's why we are omnivorous. The another one is carrion breeders. Carrion breeders, they grow on dead and decaying bodies of the other animals. They are kind of saprophytes. Similarly, we have the organism which feed only on blood, like leech होती है एक organism that feed only on our blood. Now I will want to ask one question. Do you think that mosquitoes जो हमारे खून को चूसते हैं, ठीक है, क्या वो हमारे ब्लड पे फीड करते हैं? नो, दे डू नॉट फीड ऑन आवर ब्लड, क्योंकि वो हमारे ब्लड को सक जरूर करते हैं, बट ब्लड इज़ नॉट देयर फूड. ब्लड उनका भोजन नहीं है. वो हमारे ब्लड से दे एक्सट्रैक्ट ओनली प्रोटीन, सर्टेन प्रोटीन्स के लिए वो हमारी बॉडी को में से ब्लड एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं. दे कंज्यूम ओनली दोज प्रोटीन्स फ्रॉम आवर ब्लड, and rest is waste for them. Okay, so anyway, in next video we are going to discuss the further classification of digestions, process of digestions, steps of digestion, and before that we will discuss different kind of teeth and the structure of teeth. So stay tuned with us for next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.